Oh fuck, I forgot to change the audio. Turn music off. Let's hope YouTube doesn't penalise me for that. It was only like 5 seconds yet, so... Right, so we're in Horizon Forbidden West now. Yahoo! Finally there. Moonstone's over. Right, so VSync off. Thank God for that. Let's see. Motion blur, depth of field off. Vignette off, Vignette, and radial blur off. We don't want that shite. People are like, oh, it makes it more realistic. Doesn't it fucking make it more realistic? Right, anyway, so we're in Horizon Forbidden West. Oh, extras. There's a recap movie. It starts when you start the game for the first time, and you can just rewatch it here. So you never got to see that, but I'm going to play it now.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines.
Big T-Rex one.
And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal.
You right there, puppy?
Origin. And with a little help from me. She prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian. Becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now, I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Right, so that's a recap movie. That plays at the start of the game. Right, I am not some kind of wanker who's like, oh, look at me, I'm playing ultra hard. Everybody come watch me. No, I'm not that. I'm just normal. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I just put the markers on my screen. Depends what the markers are. I might turn them off. It makes it too easy. Obtained all weapon classes. What? What? Compiling shaders. Blah 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 blah. Thankfully, this only happens once. Sable! My puppy is off going bonkers because he got given a sausage for lunch. A whole fucking steak sausage all to himself, and he's like, yeah! And he's off, like, just going row everywhere. As if to say, look at me, I'm the king of doggies, I had a whole steak sausage for my lunch. And he's currently in the bedroom. He's just like scraping his back against the bed to try and scent it and all this good shit. I'm going to go change a chair's angle just now so I can see my 3D printer. Still can't see if it's being there or not. Right. Still can't see if it's made it or not. It's still in the fucking resin tank. That's the one thing about the resin is I don't like as much as the filament. You can't see if something's went wrong until it gets out of the resin tank. And that's not going up for a while. Sable! That's not going to happen for a while. Still compiling shaders here, man. This is taking a while. But it's still doing something. That's the important part. It's still actually working. It's just taking a while. Yeah, because the way resin ones work, it's a big tank full of resin and it UV lights the screen to harden the resin on the thing as it comes up. So you have to fill the resin tank up, and it's inside the resin tank as it goes, so you can't see it until it gets big enough to get out of the resin tank. And it's currently still in the resin tank. It's on the edge of the resin tank, because I can see like the top of the platform coming in and out of the resin tank, but it's not enough that I can actually see under it to see if it's done anything or not. I mean, the test print I did last night. I'd done a test print last night to see how everything was going, and it managed to make the two test print. The test print's okay. So the thing about the resin versus the filament is the filament had to do it all in a line. Like you had to go around filling everything in bit by bit by bit by bit. And then move on to the next layer. Whereas the UV on the resin is it can do the entire screen all at once. Like it just has to shine the UV light in the shape that's needed. And yay. So it does larger things quicker than the filament does, but the filament one does things that are smaller faster, which is kind of weird, but because the one I'm doing just now, it's going to take about 4 hours to do 3. It also takes 4 hours to do 1, because it doesn't matter how many you got on it, because it's doing every layer, every part of the layer all at once. So the bigger it is, the more you can get done. So just put 3 on at once. But on the filament one, it took only 45 minutes to do this. For one, that is. 45 minutes for one. So for 3 it would have taken about 2.25 hours. So it's still faster on the filament than it is on the resin. But the resin comes out of better quality. And like I said, I can do larger amounts faster. If I squeezed on 3 more, it would still do it in 4 hours, and I would still be getting, I'd be getting 6 then, for the same time that it takes the filament one to do 5. So for the resin to go fast, you really need to use the entirety of the fucking platform up. It's a mass production system, not a fucking... I mean, it's just out of the resin tank now. It's lifting out of the resin tank. And I can just about see under it. I'm going to have a look at it from here while this compiles. Say hello, stop it. No. Still not getting enough clearance. Still not getting enough clearance to actually see. There we go. See under it. By the time I finish streaming this, it should be done. Oh, look at that wee fox! The Watchers! Oh, there's a big T-Rex one. Oh, I love fighting them. Oh, there's the Grazers. There's the Grazers. Oh, there's the ones that give me the radar. Oh, and look at those. Yay! There's those big warthog things. And there's the flying ones. Oh. I remember some of the names, okay?
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. Every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother.
Is that the world around her neck?
And for a moment, I feel whole.
Is she handing Gaia?
It never lasts. I'm always left alone.
Is Gaia's AI inside that thing?
This world is your legacy, Elizabeth.
I
won't let it slip away.
Is that going to be the huge plot twist? That thing she's
The valley
got
below
the
is
AI
my
in it?
only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise.
It would be fucking hilarious if that thing's got the AI inside of it. And she's been carrying it around all this time.
Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
I hope he is a follower for the rest of the game, because that would be fucking hilarious.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on.
Poor Varl. I kinda like Varl.
Shall we? Alright, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Hey. Q is alright for that. We'll have that to help the focus, and that should be it. I don't like V being the focus button.
These plants don't look like the ones in the sacred lands.
The focus helps you see the ones we need. Ugh.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Way ahead of you, Varl. Way ahead. Now, I have watched about the first hour of this in somebody else's channel, so I know what's coming up, roughly. I didn't watch everything. How did I... Ah, double tap.
Brown stained red. The blight must be infecting the soul. Some of the blight is... it's peeling off. Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down. What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI.
Oh shit, missed
It's,
that.
it's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated. Noticed you're, traveling light these days.
Yeah, I, ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
Why did you jump forward there, Aloy?
Light makes my throat itch.
shall we just
should find another way.
Getting... Does that actually damage you to walk on it? Oh my god, yay! Can we get underwater combat?
Find anything good down there?
A few supplies.
Did we get underwater combat? That was something I loved about Monster Hunter Try, was the underwater combat. It spawned inside the rock.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind. A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look.
Is there anything underwater here? Turning is a pain in the ass. So I can just keep medicinal berries in my pouch and restock.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
Good thing we already picked up some ridgewood.
Alright. Now to craft some arrows. Done.
Right, who? Aha!
There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
That did it. After you.
Oh, hang on. No, not in there. Okay, let's go.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found. Didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
Sorry about that.
Okay, we can loot the shit out of everything.
Not getting through that way.
There's things to loot here. Double tap, I'm not so sure if I like that, but that's more a me thing of ancient chimes. Ah, more lootables. Look at an APC here. Can I get in out of this? Come on, there's an APC. You expect me to believe it? It's empty.
Down this way. Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it. Its eye. It's a weak spot.
Right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, concentrate.
I was trying to get that sound thing.
Another one's coming. Someone shot this machine. How does the focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of. So, after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
How kind of you. on the second try. Oh yeah, ripped off his sound shell. Awesome, that's what I was aiming for. Sent to my stash. Okay. There we go. We've got a stash. And it auto sends things to it when I am full. Does the stash fill up?
Right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Now they want you in toggled crouch mode for a reason. Nope, now they want you to sprint.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
And now we have a shortcut.
Through here.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith?
Why did she keep jumping?
I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them.
I gotta fix that. So control's supposed to be dodge. Oh, right, okay, turn off double tap dodge. Right, that's getting annoying. Yeah, now I can do that, and I can do that and not dodge.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk past.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
Did Varro try it as well? Oh, Varro. I love you, Varro. Just, I'm going to try it just in
Should be
case.
able to pry this open.
I mean, technically he's right. He is not listed in their database, so it might just be a
climbing
guess.
gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
Varro, I know you think you're hot, dude, but it doesn't mean you can just stand in fire. Look how amazing, like, I'm so fucking hot I can just stand in a fire. That's you burning me! What's that stench? You're fucking burning me!
Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap. Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Osram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears.
Ooh, that's nasty, yeah. I know what it is as well. We're about to see it in a second.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
Pillcaster!
There. Pull caster. Now to test it on the debris. That worked better than I thought.
I mean, even if it was strong enough.
There's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
What's this thing for?
What's this?
Whoa!
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out. Wow, that worked.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Well, this be part of the gameplay, finding viral ways to get up and down the places. I mean, I'm not opposed to getting it, but...
A supply crate. I think I can use the pullcaster on it. There you go, Burl.
Thanks.
I wonder what happens if you open the door without him. Ugh.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We've always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way.
How long has it been since...
And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
Or did it? Did they land back on Earth after the machines?
Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah,
Correct.
well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
Is there anything to loot here?
I still can't believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things. For good and bad.
Sure seems like it. I wonder what it's like up there, among
I
the
should
stars.
be able to pull that thing out of the wall.
The wilds have really grown over this place. Show off.
And? Yeah. Again, even if
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
the pullcaster has the strength to do that, Aloy's legs don't. She would have been pulled off her feet by the pullcaster. Oh, hello.
What is that?
Might have been what killed those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
In position. Ready when you are.
I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment. Time to throw. There. Now to take it down with a spear strike.
Well, hi, Var.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too.
Var, where's your... Oh, there it is. That's over here for me.
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Are you ready for this?
Right, deaded. Yeah, I like the way it's spawned inside that wall there.
Got them all. I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
I like he's been an asshole on purpose. Anointed. I know the anointed offends you, so I'm going to call you anointed because you offended my whiskers. That's just sticks. Whee!
Looks like this little guy got caught up in the blight. I couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
Just over here. It's just a visual.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through. I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow yourself up.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea. I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. We might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them. Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap. There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it. Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
Aha! I need wild meat to make that. Make one more just because we can. We might not have time in the field to do that, so.
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Set this here.
I'm hoping Varl's hidden because the fact I'm in the bush. I hope I don't have to pull him into the bushes as well. Other one's way over there. Right, destroy its power cell. Bye-bye.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
Oh, is he talking to me?
Come this way.
Okay. Alright. Wall climby bumpy puzzle things done.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. This data mentions the tech that Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data.
Okay.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
That's where we were earlier. Right, yo.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old. Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one.
Oh, Varl sends another holo projector there, and I'm just like, alright, pushing it.
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
Because she's a clone.
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Varl. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Poor guy. He's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Huh. Look at that.
I don't
over
think
here.
that's printed.
I found something you could use.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
Okay. So how did I get the frost blast thing up? I guess it'll tell me when it's time to use it.
Down here.
Let's not just jump the entire way.
I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great. Another one of those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
Damage to it while it's brittle. I'm gonna switch to my bow. Gotcha!
More of the awesome Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance. So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
Out. Water. Look at this one. Oh, fish, so it can't be that bad here. Varl's like, what are you doing? There are valves just sitting there. What?
That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break. Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them. Sneaky one.
See, I almost got caught. We'll wait for this one to bugger off, then we'll catch him when he goes backwards. Meh. And deaded. There we go.
Okay, now how to get out of here.
There's a ladder in the back.
Sneaky McBreaky there.
What's in here?
Yeah, I can't see it on my 3D printing thing, so it's obviously went wrong. I'll just stop that in a second, and it's not made any harm to leave it running, so once it's failed, that's it. Not much more can go wrong.
So
It doesn't
tell me
even waste
something.
resin, that's the best part.
Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Okay. Making our way through this fucking shite.
Three of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time.
Oops.
Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
I'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Poor Valve.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out how to make it fall into the basin.
That would break our arms, I'm just saying.
I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Right, stick you up the buddy.
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
Oh, hello. And goodbye. Aha. Sneaky me bricky over there. Right, let's go, 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 gawk. So, aha.
That ladder can get me up to the tower.
You'd think the burrowers are alert to giant vipers, but then again, maybe they're at odds.
Okay, there's a wall up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point. Didn't get up high enough. Better try this again. Got it!
Uh-huh. Got what it's trying to say now. I was confused by why it wanted me to let go.
Huh.
I got up to that thing so fast, I never seen the actual message telling me to launch myself with it.
Storm's getting bad.
Oh man, I'd hate to do that in real life.
Made it. was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next. I won't be able to make that jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side.
Well, nowhere to go but up.
This place is barely holding together.
Yeah, like I said, you'd think they'd hear all the noise up here and be like, what's going
there are
on?
massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Great. No machines in my way.
How you spot me? I just moved too far out. Lose them in the bushes. Don't know what you mean, mate. I have no idea what you're talking about, mate. It was like that when I found them, alright? It was totally like that when I found them.
Okay. This place to myself now.
Hopefully. I mean, you say we've got it to yourself now, but... Aha!
Control console might be in there. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below. The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them.
Meanwhile, the Vipers are just gonna be like... We'll just sit here and wait for you to do that.
How to get up the tower.
Like, the Vipers are just quietly sitting there doing nothing, waiting for me to go and climb this tower and do this thing. They're very nice Vipers, I must say. Like, they're very polite. Hey fellas, look up there. There's a giant hunk of metal about to fall on us. What do we do?
This could help here. If I pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift.
Well done, lift down now. Oh, you can just jump up here. Yeah, they're very polite vipers.
Closer to the shuttle to detach the cables.
They're just politely waiting for me to drop this shuttle on them. They're like, yeah, it's no worries, dude. We'll just sit here and wait.
Clicking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick.
By quick, I assume you mean video game quick, which means I have all the time in the world to loot.
This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. It should be. One down. Now I just need to climb higher and attach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe I was right. But no turning back now.
There's nothing new in that for you, Aloy. And that's practically the entirety of the first game. Is Aloy scrambling about with killer machines and...
Almost there. There's the other connector.
And the Vipers are still sitting there. The good thing is, if you missed, you wouldn't know about it because you'd be dead.
Going anywhere, are you? Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot? Watch out for that acid.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I missed it. Right, okay, let him do his attack and then shoot the cannon up then. Okay.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast. Trap maybe, lost ammo. Or my focus might find something we can use around here. A weapon from one of the dead machines. It could help. Let's see what this can do. How do you like that? No more shots. Time to drop it.
What's that actually do for me? Aha. That was cool damage.
It's dead. Finally.
Hey. Mm-hmm. Holy crap. Right. Okay, so I need to learn that and that to do that. Okay.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
Yeah, because you blew up everything. Yep, that seemed like a normal day for Aloy. Destroy everything in sight.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Du-du-du-du.
I'm close. I have to be. Please be here.
There we go. Yeah, I can see clearly now it's not on that plate. I have to redo it. I have to redo the settings as well. It might just be that.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A far Zenith conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers, brood of vipers, with a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you. This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
Or Varl is just like, I'm here to help out, just tell me what to do, and Aloy's just leaving destruction in her wake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
His face. What the fuck?
sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Does she? That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
Oh god, it's going to be Hades. Or what's left of his shell anyway. Oh, dear lord. Oh, why is that statue there?
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the Allied, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I cut the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Heavily damaged. Yeah, I just shoved it right in there.
I don't know. Look, I could pull this thing out of it. What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Ignoring me again?
Who's talking?
The Bowcaster can't reach that from here. I need to get closer.
Oh, I need to pull that round. I thought I was being grappled over there.
Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me slants. But it looks like he tricked me. transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? Ah! An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Why did she build an access lift into the spire when there was no humans alive to use it?
Maintenance configuration.
There was only Gaia at the time this got built, so why would it need a human access lift?
Wonder what the Karja will make of this.
Yeah, there was no humans alive, so why would they need an access lift? Is just my question. Why would Gaia build an access lift into the transmission node that only she could use?
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you.
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
God!
There's no other choice. Again, why is there human access left in some people? And they've all just fled, like, what the fuck's going on here?
Varl and Mirage know what I found.
Aloy always has a way of doing the incredible.
Looks like we come back here often because there's things about.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
the Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
I like the way he's like, stop me a dick, just put it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use. Is that a statue of me? That's new. Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamin, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamin. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamin.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Hello.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger. Twice the size. Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
No.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, the Tenakth? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Oh.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Okay.
Eamon looks happy.
And you got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man.
Yeah, he's
what you'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Edaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. What makes this coming embassy so special?
Just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay?
Nope.
Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Aloy. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
That was the crocodile ones that had all the acid sacs in them. Man.
Looks like a memorial.
Yeah, you!
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Aloy. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done. It's part of the Deathbringer we defeated.
Okay.
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
I'm just completely ignoring Avad and running right by like he doesn't exist.
There. The workbench. Uthid. Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it. Even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Yeah, they're a married couple already.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Maybe she just says it as if it's a given.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
She's trying to sneak out without him. Oh, I'm already at level 3. Oh, nice. Oh, there must be music playing right now. Oh, Thunderjaws. Hey. Riding one of them into battle, that would be funny. Just astride atop a Thunderjaw. Oh, the boars. Yeah, I love them. See, that would be fun though. Just get a Thunderjaw and jump on top of it and ride it somewhere, and everybody's looking at you like, what the fuck? You just come riding into town and that thing, like, hi, how you doing? There's that sunfall back there. And then you just look back and you see like Varl like just out of sight following her. Like Varl's only pretending to fall asleep and he's like just behind her following her. Yeah, because there's dialogue down here and subtitles, but there's nothing being said, so I'm assuming that's a song. Like, if poor Thunderjaw's like, I want to let this fucking rain, man. Ah, yeah, get me one of them. I'll ride that instead. Right, where are we now? We're in somewhere snowy. There was mountains in between.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
Gonna have to go kill these.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from...
Okay. That seems okay. Oh, I've got 2 fast travel packs now. Ah, that burrower sound shell that I knocked off earlier. And then the notebook should contain all... Right, burrower... Oh my god, there's variants, and it's like 16 unknowns. Okay, so that's just a recap, you know, the people.
Something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Look up there.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says.
Oh,
that
is that
embassy
awesome?
at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
I know him.
Great.
I know who he is. I recognize that voice.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence.
No, it's not him.
Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... What? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey!
Shh. Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back.
Hey.
Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
Such be the will of me. I punch you.
I gotta find Erend.
I cast punch in this
fool.
fool.
It might be good to hit Chainscrape first. And bring my bow. Get this turned into something tasty.
Stop getting stuck in there, Aloy. Oh fuck it, we'll go the long way around. Right, okay, put it in. Metal ball. Don't know what it does, but we'll find it when we get there. Ah! Fast travel. 4. Okay, can take my more out of that. And I can make a fast travel pack. Yay.
Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
Now wait for you to turn around and go away. Oops. No, he's just spotted the dead machine. Aye. Wait, what's going on here? There's a dead machine there. Come on, come back. Come back, you motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
My pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Do, 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 do. Come on. Uh-oh, he spotted his friends dead. In the butthole. That's where it hurts most. What's that green glowy thing? It's got to be collectible. It's glowing.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
Okay.
Dead machine. It must be a bristleback. That must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Oh, hello again.
Petra? Aloy. What are you doing here?
She gave me that big gun the last time.
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on.
She's gonna give me a new gun.
Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Not our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. Gotta move on.
Petra,
If you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Never fear, my lady. You have found my hands are tied. Best I can get.
Okay. Okay, I've got everything there I need. I just need more braided wire for that one. I'm gonna need a lot of braided wire. Okay.
Anyone? Oh, there it is.
Eyes up here, sister.
I think I've had too much to drink.
Oh, hi!
Is that a Nora?
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Cool. Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working it.
Salutations, fair maiden. Who might you be?
Someone not giving a fuck about you, mate. Ah! I've not discovered a new door.
Oh, hi!
Yes, hi.
Have we got an entrance yet?
My cup is empty. Fix it.
What is she? What is she?
Yeah, you!
I take one little dose and that damn one rock breaker is
Oi, refill!
But in the West, they hunt.
I am most certainly
Right, there's a save point.
We are on the same side here, Aloy. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
She went up this way.
If I were a sober man, I would salute.
Oh, hi! Hope to catch you soon! Ho there!
Unless Alvin and his cronies hear it. Now leave me.
Where'd she go? Do I have to talk to the barman to get her?
Here we go. You know what we
Stretch the stew. Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But
my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now. Yeah. Ignoring me again.
I ain't taking that.
Who's yelling?
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down.
Finally found
Get
her.
a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
Pretty much what you're drinking.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Ulvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge.
Probably did.
Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Finally found her. No. Just a big old note on that.
I'm telling you.
I want another cup of it. We're a sober man. I will slowly have. Watch as I walk illustrated.
No, I haven't even left the place and I have already. And that's what the unknown was, is that. Let's go see this bugger once.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The bristlebacks threat.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the Savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of Helis.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvent Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place.
Yes.
Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap.
Can I hand you a hammer into your head?
Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards.
I think we have to
all
talk
we're
to the
asking
crowd,
for
not
is
to
the
me.
ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osseram.
Fucking wanker.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Can I just
be
arrow
ready to
him?
blow the whistle.
Can I just, like, shoot him right
Let's
here
see what
and
that
now?
Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Part of me wants to just shoot him. Right now. Just put a fucking arrow in his head. Right, okay. He's been quick saved. Okay, you can't be shot. Bullshit. What kind of bullshit is this bullshit? Where's that magistrate?
Yeah, you.
Savior! Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry.
I bet it was Ulvund.
But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
Gladly.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of barren light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
Oh yes, we know.
Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
That's easy. Put him in a barrel.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding barren light instead.
Nah, I doubt it. I'm pretty sure Ulvund was the one who caused it.
Food's alright. Not as I found some berries I never seen before.
But anyway, that's about 3 o'clock, so I'm going to have to go. So we'll just go and... yeah. Get a save game in. And I might come back off camera and just hunt around a bit. Get some resources. But I've not got anywhere to go really, because... Yeah, I got all this to explore. I could go explore this off camera, but I'm guessing this has got something to do with quests. So I can leave it till next week for us now. Yeah, so